What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Nano Dimension, ticker symbol NNDM, and how they had a really bad day on the last trading day of the year, December 31st. Now, before we get into all of that, if you guys enjoyed this video, please go down and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and comment down below your thoughts on what you think NNDM is going to get to in terms of share price in 2021. Now, if you didn't already know, NNDM works in the additive manufacturing and electronics field. So essentially what this is they can 3D print really intricate circuits all in one process. Usually this process takes a long time and is very expensive, but NNDM has one concise and smaller product that can do it the quickest, and no other company has this technology yet. And NNDM thinks that the market for these products is expected to surpass 22 billion by 2025. Now, if we go and look at the chart of NNDM, we can see that it went down to about $1.40 in September and ripped all the way up to $10 in December. Now, what really happened here is they had a little bit of a hiccup when they announced their share offering, but then rallied from the $8 mark all the way up to $9 when they announced the sale of their new Dragonfly products. So they have only made around 60 sales worldwide this year, but when they announce a new sale, the stock price is going to get a bump. So now let's take a look at why they fell almost 5% on this day. If we take a look over here, we can see that NNDM finalized its share offering at a price of $7.50 per ADS. So essentially what ADS means is that it's American Depository Shares. Since this company is not American, they are actually Israeli. They are based in Israel. They do not have actual American shares, so they have American Depository Shares instead. So now the gross proceeds from this offering were approximately $250 million, and they have also raised additional money, bringing their total cash up to about $675 million. Now that's really good, since they are planning on using these proceeds for working capital, other general corporate purposes, and pursuing strategic opportunities, including possible business combination transactions. So essentially what this company needs to do, they just need to produce more sales. They also need to maybe refine the technology a little bit and create maybe a better business model in terms of the pricing. But overall, this company is set to go crazy in 2021 if they can keep their momentum going, selling all of these Dragonfly products. Now, if we take a little bit of a closer look on what this Dragonfly LDM actually is, we can see that the Dragonfly LDM system is the only technology in the world that uses digital files and 3D simultaneous printing of dielectric and conductive materials to rapidly produce high-performance multi-layered electronic parts. So essentially what they're doing for companies is they're allowing them to kind of bypass the R&D and testing process and just print a product right away and know that it's going to work and be effective in the market. Now, as I said before, they raised about an additional $250 million from their capital raise, their share offering, and they also had $425 million in cash. So now they're up to about $675 million in cash for the year 2021, and it's going to be really interesting to see how this company decides to deploy this cash and how high the share price can go. There are some big names that have some stakes in NNDM as well. If we look over here, we can track the buying of ARC in NNDM. So we can see that they started in about August with 147,000 shares at a price of $1.76, and they just kept slowly increasing their position as the price fluctuated, then jumped it up to about double, 425,000 shares. And we can see right here in about October, they actually did way more than a double of their position again and went all the way up to 1.8 million shares of NNDM, and we can see that it just keeps going up and they have not sold any of their shares yet. We can see there's another massive jump right here from 4.5 million to 8.35 million, and they just keep buying more. So it seems like the main reason why NNDM had such a sharp pullback on the last trading day of the year was, one, they had a massive run up from $1.29 to $10. Now, this happens with almost every single company that is in a lot of the large institutions portfolios. When the stock runs up so much, their position becomes way more than they had allocated for in the percentage of their portfolio. So when they come to the end of the year or the end of the quarter, they do something called rebalancing, where they sell off some shares, maybe buy some more in some lagging stocks, but overall they try to maintain balance going into the new year and the new quarter, and that's what we've really seen right here. That is definitely one of the reasons why NNDM fell. The second reason is their share offering. Now, usually when a company does a direct share offering like what NNDM has just done, we see a pretty big decline in share price within the week that it is finalized, and then it rockets all the way back up because investors kind of aren't as worried about the decline in the share price, and they know what the company is planning on using the funds for. Now, especially with NNDM, they're going to try to use this for strategic business partnerships to sell more product, which is really what they need to focus on. If they can double their sales numbers or even triple their sales numbers in 2021, we could see this stock go all the way up to 20, 30, even maybe 35 because of how successful and how new this product is. As I said before, nobody else has this type of technology to 3D print such intricate electric circuitry, and NNDM is in a great position to tackle the market and maintain its #1 spot. Now, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed what I had for you in this one, please go down and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.